Today is day 3 of Masters Shanghai, and we have 2 matches today, FPX vs Gen.G and G2 vs Team Heretics. The winner of both these games will go straight through to playoffs, while the loser will have to play one more series to decide their fate. The first match for today is FPX vs Gen.G, with Gen.G pretty easily being the favourite coming into this one, although we saw last time with FPX that you can't count them out. The maps for this series are Lotus for Gen.G, Sunset for FPX, and then Ascent as the decider. Looking at the agents for Lotus, FPX are sticking with their triple controller comp, while Gen.G are sticking to the meta. Here are some of the highlights from Lotus.
Just ends up gambling this one for the Paranoia, now connects. Charon low, Meteor taken down by the Rocket. They still don't know necessarily about Charon's position. Starts opening up though, he's able to find one. The swing in, he's not gonna be good for a second. Texture and Munchkin now, last 2 alive. Hit, invested, Autumn. Not wanting Gen.G to find that second round, and Munchkin not finding Lysor. He's tucked away, he's seen the head of Texture, but he just can't quite get line of sight. And given that he has the open play, Texture, so he is gonna reroute. Does he actually try to play for this? Maybe at least just gonna be looking for an exit, and he will be rewarded with 1. So Autumn taken down. The time still dwindles, it's just not enough.
I'm going to show you something a little bit different, and this ult cycle for Gen.G is horrendous because they keep eating into these lockdowns, into these Nightfalls, into these Viper's pits, and they're not getting opportunities to use them. Meteor there just trying to hide behind the corner, seeing if he could catch the timing. You know, Meteor, we've seen him do it before, and oh yeah, give him the Lakia. There you go.
It has worked the treat. It has ushered them over towards C, where right now it is just Karen. Nightfall coming through, throws out that Paranoia. He's able to find one, gets a second. Catching Lysor there on the TP. The wingman's still going to be going for the plant. That's just enough line of sight to take that down. That should be the round done and dusted. The lockdown forces him away. The time will just dwindle. Ayang and Berlin will be able to hold on to their weapons, maybe even deal some additional damage here as they continue to creep up. They have cash aplenty.
Thrifty.
So that is going to be a thrifty. Another one here, of course, for Gen.G is Berlin. Looking to do some more damage. Gets himself 2, but can't quite find that 3rd. Rather ready. Life is just sending it. Haunt gets a reveal, but the crab well is set up. The Munchkin gets caught. Meanwhile, the push out. Ayang able to take out Meteor. What a wild start. As Life comes up with 1, Karen mows down 3. Texture now, his own showstopper in hand. Sends it, gets the kill. And my God, what an explosive, chaotic, and messy round. 1 blast pack across. Karen taking a forward position. That Paranoia going to be catching on to multiple players. Counter Paranoia going to be coming through as the Dizzy also connects. Life taking forward position. Molly finds 1. Karen able to take out Life, but now Lockett going to be traded out. Shots flying. Things looking good. It's all on Meteor, and he cannot make it happen.
Opportunity to clear the site. Only 1 Prowler left for Lakia. Use the Haunt, so that's going to be on cooldown.
30 seconds.
There goes that Prowler to check.
Prowler checks. Prowler confirms the smoke now down here on to B. They can't play off this alarm bot any longer, so have to just set up for this. Push up into the smoke though, and Texture getting punished, and that's going to call for the pivot over to B. The Paranoia a tad bit too early. Karen only able to find 1. Ayang trades it back out. Wingman for the plant. 2v3. The Thrash again online. Instantly set on the hunt. Spotting Lakia. Getting the detain. He's going to be taken out. The knives go swinging. Lakia falls, and it's now all on Munchkin.
Here.
Counter spray not even being attempted too much. Berlin eventually will find the headshot. Pushing forward, if he swings this corner, he's still going to be able to come away with 1. That does get him up to 30, so congrats on that front, but Meteor trades it back instantly.
Just tucking Texture behind the corner. The rest of the team now starting to settle up towards C, but not much ambiguity here with the full A control for Lysor. Here we go.
The high-low setup gonna be so difficult to break, and Autumn comes away with 2. Meteor able to find Berlin. Lakia and Charon, they get themselves now into the site. Clear out quickly there on the Haunt. Lakia inching his way forward. He walks right into it, and Autumn is looking to deliver the win at long last. The pit invested in Charon, everything to do. Spots 1, swings out of it though, and Autumn will collect the 4K.
Gen.G fought their way back from an 11-2 deficit, only to lose after 3 rounds of overtime, 16-14. Life put up 30 kills this map, while Ayang had massive impact in overtime. Now looking at FPX's pick of Sunset, they're going once again for their Harbor and Yoro comp they showed off against Foot, while Gen.G have something a little more standard. Here are some of the highlights from Sunset.
First, they start rushing their way forward.
Carefully.
Life is well in a position to try to go for this pinch. The drone moving forward, able to get the ping. Lysor jiggling out, comes back through, finds himself 2 quick kills, now a 3rd, and there's the shutdown.
And you've got Four-man stack here, a fast push. The blades are out for Texture. He's up and over.
Up and over, but cannot find the kill. It's a little bit of damage there from the friendly fragment. Karon gonna fall in the meantime. Ayong able to find that one. The reveal coming through. Munchkin able to find Lysor. Does strike him down. Life creeping around the back. Texture reading it, but Snappy with the readjustment is Life. Finds him. Munchkin caught off guard from the flank. Berlin comes away with that kill. Now Lakia, pressure on all angles. Only is able to find the one. Autumn takes him down. Now it's all on Meteor. Still working his way over towards the site. The haunt into elbow, revealing nothing. The cyber cage there on the setup. The push forward. The defuse held to half. Flash coming through. He finds the shot. He tucks back. Swing out, and Meteor cannot make it happen. Close but no cigar.
It's so difficult.
Cage set up over towards Market. Thrown over the top. Lakia looking to see if there's any forward presence here. Nothing spotted though. Berlin just, fully blinded up, but still comes away with one. Munchkin, however, is going to be resible, obviously, with the ult rolling, so they can bring him back into the fight. Karon is already on it. There's still 5 members strong. But Autumn just banging through the box, takes out Texture. Lakia, at the same time, however, does find Lysor, and that opens up the B site. Dimensional drift. Lakia noted. Comes out of this one, has the off, and Life gets the shot. Meteor gonna be dead. Ayong fighting two. Lakia and Munchkin both gonna be taken down, and now it is on Karon once more. This time has full HP, but the neural depth comes through. We go ahead and confirm his position, and Life is creeping in from the flank. Gets the shot, and FPX get the lead. Cross for the one-way. Berlin,
wow,
not quite ready for it. Karon comes away with the kill, gets himself out. Tap on the door. Munchkin waiting here, looking to try to play around this one-way setup or being taken. Well aware that there's multiple players now in this position. The Hunter Sphere going to be opened up. Lakia looking, finding, Autumn taken down. Life swing onto the corner, is able to find Texture, takes him out, sprays away, blind! And Munchkin goes down. Now the Dimensional Drift comes into play. Is Meteor peeking forward, but doesn't know where they're at, doesn't know where this Yoru is going to end up. It's going to be right here on the site. He swings out. Life looking for the fourth, cannot make it happen. Lakia keeps it even at a 2v2. The double approach, the TP across, checks the top of box, wants to, sees nothing. Dart right at the feet of Ayong, takes him down to 50 HP. Karon has the finisher, the alley-oop is there, can't drag across, however. Lysor gets the better of him, but then Lakia swoops in.
Hoping to catch Autumn, but Autumn just holding his ground.
Trying to hold the angle, closer and closer, and Texture catches a glimpse. Autumn gets picked off. Another early advantage here for the side of Gen.G. Squandered it in the previous round. See if FPX can force those errors once again. Or if this will be where Sunset comes to an end. Clear out on the cam. Has the reveal, goes for the shot, swings out a little bit wider, re-peeks at Texture, finds his mark. Lysor taken down, but Lakia traded out. Life able to find one. Now the double face here in mid. Texture splitting the difference, sends it whizzing right between the two.
Immediately backing out, hearing these footsteps coming. Trying to reposition. Texture's gonna hold the link angle.
Meteor still stagnant. The paranoia to try to slow him up now. The smoke is well invested. Cove coming through. Texture anticipating this flanking from behind. Relies on Munchkin. It ends up hitting the fake out, and Life ends up hit 2 shots! 2 quick kills. Spots out Karon. But he finds the kill. They're running out of time. Life
Player standing.
needing to get the ace. 21 HP. There's the reveal. The cyber cage thrown up. He needs to get the spike. He needs to get the plant. Just enough time. The reveal. He's playing for the ace. He's playing for the win, but he cannot find it.
Gen.G responds strongly on Sunset and take it 13-7. Texture went 6-1 in first engagements, which was huge, and FPX just looked a little lost on their attack side here. Looking at Ascent now for map 3, Gen.G are again sticking to the meta, while FPX of course have cooked up something unusual with the Viper and Yoru. Here are some of the highlights from Ascent.
Titan, only Meteor left. Oh my god!
Well, Berlin eventually able to find the shot, drags it across, and Texture's going to be taken down, and Meteor still here on the site. Gets the headshot, Autumn taken down, Karon finding Life, and the spike just can't be planted. They've squandered their time, and Meteor has held the line! A MasterCard Thrifty and a 4K from Meteor with some of the most gorgeous shots that I have seen. One away from this lockdown here is Lysor. Meteor still holding on to his own as Texture taking a very aggressive position forward here. Lysor on the peak, getting the punish, but it comes through! Texture, how do you hit that? Right inside of B main. Next. Going to be coming down, smoke going to be coming through. That market is open. Munchkin backpedaling, trying to get himself out. Dimensional drift comes through. Texture. Not believing in the first one, but still can't find the shot onto the second. Berlin, in the meantime, take down Meteor. Multiple players now sat back here at boats. Probably try to check forward, but again, time dwindling. Berlin able to find another texture all on his lonesome. The real. It pops onto everyone. Peeks out, finds one, but Autumn swings the corner, and he's able to gun them down as Karen arrives.
Munchkin's hiding in the corner. Just watch this.
Oh my.
Nuh-uh.
You're kidding me.
Nuh-uh. Oh my.
That is one of the most disgusting flicks. Yeah, we gotta watch it again.
That's
An elbow. And he reacts within milliseconds.
My God.
Getting ready to push through market as Berlin on this lurk. Sees where the trail leads. Here's the footsteps, and Caron gonna be taken down. Now Texture, not really paying attention, but Meteor counter swings out. Top of heaven ramp. Lysor now working his way across these nanoswarms, but he's just getting ripped to pieces. The turret as well, helping to soften up this enemy KJ. Set up on the turret, push onto the corner. Meteor eating a little bit of damage, but eventually finds his mark. Kill found.
30
Comes
seconds.
back behind the box. Re-swings, gets a headshot, takes him down. Meteor gets the 4K. The upshot wide from Texture, but Aoyang now in a 1v3. Door is shut. The pressure is there. Munchkin pushing in from behind, the recon getting the ping, the spam across. Aoyang down now to 22. He's just put
10
in
seconds
such an impossible situation. Looks back, but has missed Lysor. He's got himself tucked away here at this back ramp. Reinforcements now getting ready to come through, but Lysor already taken down. The TP now working its way into the site.
Blinding.
Used, reinforce here at Boathouse. Tap onto the spike, and Berlin just gonna be penning through, able to find that shot. Munchkin interrupted on the plan. Berlin now trying to go for a TP play. It's a headshot onto Lakia. Karen dead. Berlin. He's just annihilated them. Has to go for the reload. The right click's not really connecting. Meteor still
remaining.
relatively healthy, but now Meteor the last one standing. And Berlin will get it done. What in the hell is that?
Who does that? Who TP's up there? Way that one clutch from Berlin.
Ooh.
Right underneath the feet.
Nearly finding him. Aoyang, though, fully blinded up, is going to be taken down, but not before he's able to find Caron. Texture entering here onto the site. Sets up a cloudburst, swings across, just trying to give himself an angle to claim this kill. Flash through, nothing spotted there. Meteor, fadeaway shot, takes out Life just through the corner. Turret now set up. Berlin going to have to clear that. Actually, TP's over to the side now. Lockdown invested. Turret does alert. Door, the rush down coming through, breaks it. Meteor tucking back into the corner, still wanting the challenge, but Berlin has to respect this, has to backpedal.
Amazing. The fact that Gen.G finds that timing, give themselves the space. It's still a couple Sheriffs, a Guardian. Texture grabs the Vandal. Oh, Meteor, this lurk, though, is so brutal.
Do they suspect it? The answer's no, but he can't find the shot. And then Autumn just swings into the crosshair. A second for Meteor. Texture pushing, looking for a timing, but Lysor able to capitalize, finds it now. Lockdown gonna be invested, but time is running thin. Meteor finds the last two shots! And it's another MasterCard Drift Feed brought to you by Meteor. Can they get themselves over the line here in this round? They absolutely need to. Otherwise, Gen.G walking away victorious. Spam across, checking out the box. Shots through, Life able to find Munchkin. Catches him there in the head. Meteor now looking to take some space, working his way up this ramp, looking to play on this one-way setup. Autumn eating quite a bit of damage, but Meteor cannot confirm the kill. Sees, finding no one. Aoyang getting Caron. Meteor here on the flank, he jumps! He absolutely squanders it as Aoyang collects the third! Right here, right now, Gen.G. One last round, Texture, opening things up in a brutal way. Doesn't go up to the top of Gen. TP forward here from Caron, absolutely fearless, and now Aoyang gonna be taken down. Mask goes on, Dimensional Drift here in play. But Life absolutely needs to deliver. Scouts out around the back, nothing gonna be spotted. Lakia potentially in a position to maybe get caught. As turret goes up, Life knowing exactly where Meteor's at, but Meteor strikes him. Lakia not registering that Berlin was in front of him. Does get taken down, but now a 2v4. Lysor does recover a Vandal, gets rid of that Stinger, gives himself a bit of a better opportunity. The 0 point comes across. It looks to shut him down. TP forward here into the smoke. They just spam across. Meteor says, nah, no more of your tricks. Finds the kill, gets the finisher. It's another 4K.
Ascent went for all 24 rounds of regulation before Gen.G eventually won 13-11. Meteor had multiple huge 4Ks to get his team across the line, while Berlin also had a few heroic rounds of his own. For the series as a whole, I'd say Meteor was the MVP. His performance on the last map especially was incredible, and he essentially matched Texture in most stats while on the Sentinel role. This means that Gen.G have now qualified for playoffs, while FPX will have to play one more match. Our second series of the day is between G2 and Team Heretics, with the latter being the favourites coming into this one. Two of the best Sentinel players in the world, Leaf and Benji Fishy, will be up against each other here. Looking at the maps for this series, we have Lotus for Team Heretics, Bind for G2, and then Split as the decider. Here are the team comps for Lotus. Heretics running no Viper and instead opt for double initiator with the breach and fade. Meanwhile, G2 are running the stock standard composition for this map. Here are some of the highlights from Lotus.
Forcing G2 to potentially reconsider.
Wait, that's a little bait.
Yeah,
Spike down.
that tether
A.
was to nothing.
It worked against them. I've never seen that before. It's so unfortunate. But that Omen TP, it could be so deceiving. Leaf needs to go
30
huge
seconds
here.
left.
Yeah, he's got to find a little bit of value. He's going to cross over, draw the rotations. As Rian started to turn back A. It's just Boo who's here now. Leaf gets a second while they're trying to contact out, but Boo's spotting it all. Only one found, the paranoia traded,
Another fault line.
and the nade at his feet. 13 seconds left. They've got him surrounded, attention divided, as they have to deal with 3 members of the
Spike
defense.
planted.
And they have to fight Boo here in Tree, but the flash misses. It doesn't matter for Valen.
Yeah, because he doesn't. A tap of the door, 2v2, IC with ult online. Valorant has this as well.
One enemy remaining.
Patatech will fall. And there's the ult. Rian's with so much to do, and the rocket in his face cannot convert. The jump spot A caused rotations back over, and then they went back C and cleared the trip. Or the cam, excuse me, but Leaf will fall anyway. The paranoia in his face, and he connects with 2. It's another slaughter. Icy again left alone in the face of a 1v5. Nightfall goes out and the Prowler will follow. Heretics here close by, 3 members on the site, the other 2 quick on the rotate. G2 have found a lot of space here, but they're not comfortable.
Okay.
You're gonna see that Breach C's potentially delay the bomb just inevitably. Yeah, the nade delays. Now it's gonna be the Breach C's, and now they're gonna flood in. This is so beautiful from Heretics.
The satchel, the Omen, he's gotten on top of them!
Spike down.
Heretics once again!
One enemy remaining.
Just obliterating G2! These retakes have been so overwhelming, they've been so smothering!
Gonna be this A brawl from both sides. Who will come out on top here? Icy's so low!
Icy's dead. Oh, but Jonah P strikes back!
What an
Numbers
animal!
pull the way of the defense!
Huh?
But it's traded back, of course it is.
I have the spike.
This series wouldn't suggest otherwise. Leaf trying to dance in and out of the door, trying to provide a little bit of
Enemy
cover
remaining.
for Trent. And it's Boo who falls with ult and Spike. He will get away.
And we can just take a breath right now. Boo has a little bit of time to consider how he wants to play this 1v2.
He doesn't have that much time. They're already here. Spotting one, potentially both. Boo takes a step back. Giving position away, not once, but twice. And now they invest the lockdown to secure the round. Leaf lands a shot. Just one. The Nightfall did. Now a second use.
Spike planted.
And both rockets up and online. The chaos ensues as Wu gets 2. Posted up backside to get a 3-year third. Not able to get the 4th as Leaf is there on the trade. Numbers the way of the attack. The spike planted. And options limited for G2.
And Heretics in these post-plant scenarios.
Wow.
Yeah, they just take the fight to G2. I mean, again, the layering of the utility. But this is a new look from Heretics, Doug.
Oh, they thought they set the trap, and they did!
Spike down.
It looked like Heretics were ready for it. But G2 strike. Benji Fishy's gotten out onto the site, but he's alone, B. Getting a fadeaway kill onto Valen. Looking for a second on Jonah P and will connect.
Last player
Oh, what a
standing.
tragic way for this to go. But Benji Fishy still with a fighting chance. He's got to scoop up the spike. Or just frag his way through. Icy's
30
weak,
seconds
Trent is
left.
not, but remember, he has struggled this map. He will connect here, and we will play at least another round.
But once they sniff out this Killjoy utility, they're going to have an understanding that potentially he's alone. And we've seen how deadly Heretics are. Leaf can't go anywhere.
He's got nowhere to go. Somehow manages to dodge all of it without taking a single lick of damage. Meanwhile, again, a gunfight at the door.
There.
and an advantaged wave. Heretics, they've upgraded weapons. Trent
Player standing.
jumped his way out into his death. Patatek with 2.
Bring them down.
And Jonah P in a 1v4.
I cannot believe this is the way that this has all happened.
Unless he can pull off a miracle.
It would have to be clinical.
He's got to isolate here on the first. He knows there's at least one close by, 10 HP left, and that triggers the fault line. There's nowhere for Jonah P to go. In the face of an attempt at a comeback, Heretics hold strong.
Team Heretics were too strong on Lotus and took it 13-9. You can see there in the stats there wasn't really one standout player in particular, multiple players up at the top of the scoreboard, although notably Gen.G was +5 in first engagements. Heading on over to G2's map pick of Bind now, they have a Gecko, while Heretics have something a little different with the Server and Omen. Here's some of the highlights from Bind.
Leaf is so wary about that lurk.
They've gotten past the one way. It's not going to feel good. It's traded
Spike
1 for 1.
down, B.
There's still one rifle in the hands of Heretics, but it's on the opposite side of the map.
Your trail.
That's bomb.
Yeah, but they still have so much advantage here, surely, unless Patatek can be a hero once more. Only one target found. Can Gen.G Fishy upgrade a weapon? I don't think there's anything on the way.
Spike planted.
And Rians is so slowly making his way over.
Does have a Phantom to his name, though. And it looks like they will be going for this retake.
Lot to do for Rians here. If Gen.G can find one, that's certainly going to help, but a 1v2. Oh, he's going to do one! Fallon playing tight left. Put in his way, and Rians looked like he was going to land the shot, but the leader for G2 saves the round.
And this time, a convincing ace split off the rip. Trying to punish anybody here. Any bad guns.
There was an attempt at a punish there from Woot.
Oh, how does Leaf go down?
He just got overwhelmed.
Spike planted. Thanks, Wings.
But the Gecko is deeming to be a problem right now. That extra body.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, it's just, it looks so fundamental right now for G2. And then that happens.
Well,
And that.
the fundies don't matter if you get shot in the face.
Yeah.
Poison's on.
Still so much utility.
Yeah, he's just baiting the swing.
Yeah, and there's still another flash for Jonah as well. I mean, I've seen Gen.G do ridiculous things, but the way that G2 are playing this post-plant scenario.
One enemy remaining.
There's just not enough time. but
Yeah.
Holy smokes, was damage done. Wait a second.
Nah, no time at all.
He got his.
Yeah, he did.
He got his.
No one towards the B side of the map so far for Heretics. And that dog doesn't
It
get
didn't look.
any value.
Oh, it had to have looked. They had to have known. They somehow got above it. Woot's still somehow alive. Finally falls. Valen holds strong, and now they're going to go, but they're going to have to get past this Hunter Fury.
It connects.
It's ripping him to shreds, but the spike is handed off.
Oh, Leaf's in
Wingman
here.
will plant, and Leaf is all the way up.
Monster on the loose.
Now Patatek and Boo to try to keep this thing alive, to try to salvage another round before the half ends. A 2v2. Trent on the swing. Boo and Patatek with so much space to gain. And time is of the essence. The flash first. Finds nothing.
Blow him up, man.
They have no idea where they are. Hello, Trent, surprise. He spotted them both. A reposition as the Dizzy goes up. A little ring around the rosy as Valen's trying to swing back around, and Valen with 3.
Spawn right now. And they're able to be here for this hit. This is going to be a flood for G2 potentially. Oh, they're waiting for the backside fight.
They know it's there. That or the timing didn't really allow him to get much further up. Rians is there to greet them. The shots from Trent a little unsteady, but the kill connects anyway.
Someone's there.
The flash out,
One enemy remaining.
and that too will fall.
That Gecko will force the issue onto that defuse, and Leaf will clean up the round.
3 ults on the side of the defense. Who are looking to take us to the third map.
It's such a good bait, Doug.
Icy's in such a good spot.
Almost the 30, gets it on the fadeaway.
Connecting off of the util from Trent.
G2 are playing, they're playing the right way right now. I mean, it's nearly impossible to lose this round.
One enemy remaining.
There goes all the ults. And it secures the kills. Boo in a 1v4. The smoke to provide some cover. But the ace for Icy to send us to map 3.
Icy seems like he's finally hit his stride this series as G2 leveled the scores 1-all. He had over 300 ACS and was +6 in first engagements. The Omen did actually look decent here for Team Heretics. There were quite a few nice one-ways I hadn't seen before, but ultimately G2 were just too good on their attack side. Finally we come to split for map 3. It's pretty similar team comps, just a fade for G2 and a sky for Heretics, but what's weird is that Patatech is actually playing the Raze rather than Woot. Here are some of the highlights from split.
But Leaf is so far behind them and they have no idea. Woot will fall and now they realize they've been infiltrated.
How did he get there?
Uh-oh, wait. Who's ahead of this? Oh, they get 2? They get all 3?
A.
It's gone horribly sideways. But Leaf and Valen still trying to stabilize. I don't think the paranoia connected. Patatech is here, but yeah, he's weak. The smoke keeping them at bay.
One enemy remaining.
Leaf has won the round by himself.
30 seconds left.
He's on for it all. Patatech has to play hero. Valen gets the kill.
And it's looking like G2 have taken that blueprint and applied it with their own.
There are 27 kills amongst 3 members on the side of G2. We're 7 rounds into the game.
My ult's ready.
Heretics with the numbers advantage here.
Yeah, but at this point, I feel like...
Uh-oh. There's still a rocket in the hands of Patatech. Somehow they both miss. Valen played a perfect round. He's gonna have to do it again here if he wants to pull off this 1v3. Spotting the first, the pre-fire was so clean. Dealing damage. Oh, he's gonna get it again, isn't he? He's gonna pull this thing off. A 1v1. Valen, who's been the architect of a perfect round before, is gonna have to do it again, and he delivers.
All 4 members are on site. What can they do with this, though?
Bring them down.
G2 may be cornered, but they play together so well. Are they gonna be proactive? Are they gonna triple swing?
Tuck backside, paranoia connected onto a couple. Icy's in a really good spot though, clothesline. Gen.G, a 1v1.
The professor.
Looking to put a clinic on, but can't land the shots, can't steady the aim.
Fishy, if he doesn't go down at all, there will be no mid lurk. Doesn't matter though, because it's a straight up B hit.
The paranoia forces Icy to slam into the pillar.
Spam kill for Patatech. Yep.
Boo trying to find a little bit more.
There's a gap in the smoke.
Close on, yeah. Oh, they have no idea he's there. Gen.G turns on him, but it doesn't matter. Leaf in a 1v2.
One enemy remaining.
Or a 1v3, excuse me, gets them both. Benji Fishy the last.
Surely not.
Hope remaining for Heretics with 13 seconds left. Spots the cap. Now having to commit to the plant.
Left.
82 HP and 13 armor. Leaf is weak. He's battered. But can he play hero for G2 once more? Expecting the peak, Heaven, Leaf, Tux.
Oh my gosh.
He slipped under him. Oh, Benji Fishy was falling and Leaf lands the shots.
So they are thinking of the bigger picture, the long con.
I've got your trail.
That will be an upgrade for Trent.
They used the Seekers to understand there's a little bit of a flank. Couldn't really tell how many were spotted.
Planted.
And so Heretics, off of the space that they've gained and the spike that's been planted, they scale into sight. And they scale well past it. They're in spawn.
Oh, Valen's gonna drop here shortly.
Yeah, he has no idea.
A great flank around the back. How does Icy get that kill onto Boo?
Woot has been running after them this entire time, finally rewarded for his persistence.
One enemy remaining.
How has this gotten into a 1v1?
I have no idea.
Gen.G with the Sheriff? This is
Time is
winnable.
running low, Doug.
Oh, it's so winnable! What a shot! Oh, the last time G2 won a round, it was a thrifty, so, I mean, who knows? Maybe they can pull it off again. Nage traded, flash up, Icy filling. That was very nicely done to clear that back out. Meanwhile, Woot's gone behind enemy lines. Somehow, Gen.G knows though, and he drops them. That's one step closer.
30 seconds left.
He hears that. Oh, but he's not able to land the shots. Boo's gotten back out on the site. He's got the spike in hand. He's got help over his shoulder. And he's gotten Heretics that much closer to their 9th round.
I mean, it was looking dicey, but
10 seconds left.
they got the job done. Oh, wait. That's a really good fault line.
Jonah P in a 1v3. All staring at elbow. Benji Fishy will fall, make it to an ace to potentially close the map. Can he pull it off? They're both right there. The spam onto the first, they're both weak. He's gonna connect it all! And Jonah P aces his way to take G2 to playoffs!
Once again, another strong attack side for G2 sets them up for a 13-8 win on Split. Valorant was insane early on, he was like 15-1 at some point, then after he dropped off, it was Leaf and especially Jonah P who stepped up, with a massive ace and 1v4 to close out the map. With this win, G2 cement their spot in playoffs, while Team Heretics will have to win their next match to make it as far.